What's up, everybody?
Was good. Was good.
No, let me do this the right way. This is the Flamingos podcast. This is Yad.
Kanzi on the mic.
And Awab.
How you guys doing?
All good. How you doing?
I'm pretty good,
There you
man.
go.
How are your weeks, man?
That's the crown.
That's the crown, yeah. I get soundboard privileges too.
Yeah.
Let me see what's up with this.
The Flamingos podcast. This is Yad.
You forgot the last one.
Flamingo podcast, man.
You're too
That's the
slow.
shit. Let's go.
All right, I'll go again.
Let's go.
A bit later. I'm gonna annoy you guys with it.
Let's go.
So how you guys doing?
This is the first time no headset. It feels different.
It feels different,
Yeah,
right?
it feels a bit different.
Yeah.
I can't hear how my voice is right now, but it is what it is, right? It's
Let's hope it's fine. Correct. Yeah.
no, it is. I think it is. I think yeah, it's good.
It's good,
Change,
it's good.
change
Y'all
is
sound-
good. I think
Y'all
change is
sounding
good.
good.
Hmm?
That's changing places is
Yeah.
so we don't get
I feel
bored. I
feels
think.
different.
Yeah.
It feels weird, right?
It feels fucking weird. Because how long have we
40
been?
episodes.
This is
That's
41.
40 weeks,
40
basically.
weeks.
40 weeks.
Since March.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a long time.
That's a long time, I guess. Yeah.
That's a long time. And we taking things on a storm. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you guys feeling? How was your weeks? Let's let Yad start this time. Our honorary guest today.
All right.
How's your week been?
My grandma's back
Oh.
from she came
Nice.
from she just arrived today from Syria.
Alhamdulillah, salam.
Allah يسلمك. But yeah, I just miss her. It's been a long time because back in the days when she used to be here, we used to usually just wake up in the morning,
Mhm.
fix ourselves a cup of coffees and sit together, have those morning a grandma and a grandson
Yeah.
talk. And yeah,
Listening to Fairuz or
she would play
Yeah.
Fairuz, she would play, you know,
yeah, I'd picture that.
Kulthum, something like
Yeah,
that.
the classics,
It's a
yeah.
Zalama thing, you know?
Yeah. No, every
That's a mood. That's a mood.
Yeah, that's bro. And especially the last month before she travels, it was a thing. It became a thing that me and her we wake up in the morning and we fix a cup of
Do it
coffee.
every
So
day.
yeah, I just feel good that she's back. Now, today. So yeah, but other than that, the whole week it was a slow week. It was actually a very weird one. But yeah, overall, I mean,
What about you,
oh,
Kanzi?
it's- Yeah.
What makes a difference?
No, it's
The question is what makes a
No,
difference.
you need to find the singularities out of the everyday struggle that you're going through. Apparently,
Oh man, it just seems like
Everyday
it's the
struggle
same, it's the
stop.
Same shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Show.
did. Yeah,
Sorry, just he brought it up. That's why I had to.
yeah. Now we have the new everyday struggle.
Every week
With
struggle.
nothing
Every week struggle. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There is hope. That's all I can say.
Oh, okay.
There is
End of
hope.
the tunnel
You know,
and
for
all of that
40
shit.
episodes,
There's
all we've
hope.
been hearing from Kanzi is, it's been the same shit. We have
There's
hope. You have to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm.
And the more I say it, the more my life gets
the
fucked
more
up.
the whole, the more that the light keeps getting farther
Getting
and
far,
farther.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna keep
Alhamdulillah.
chasing that light until you
Alhamdulillah,
die, my friend.
everything. What are we gonna do?
What about you, Awab?
Oh,
No, I don't forget. Don't worry.
I had a pretty normal week.
What type of normal? Because your normal is not our normal.
No, it's I'm talking normal by your standards.
Oh, okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
you're back to earth.
Yeah, I'm back to earth. Everything's I'm back to reality. I'm
Uh-huh.
back to refocusing on the shit I need to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like having a new breath,
Mm.
a new fire to things. I'm doing things with more enthusiasm now that I've
Okay.
had some time off.
Mm.
But it's been a good week so far.
Mm.
No hassles, no putting fires out, none of that shit.
So you're putting fire in and out every week?
That's
Yeah,
me.
you do it?
That's
That's
what
me.
everybody does every week. Yeah.
Mm.
So let's get into it. Since we got that out the way,
Mhm.
what do we got today, gentlemen?
We got too many shit
Oh.
to talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck all of that. We were saying that. Let's bring that shit up first. The vaccines.
Oh, you want to start with that?
I hate to say it, but
Okay. So, all right. Do you want me to tell the full story? I'm gonna tell
go
the full
ahead,
story.
man. Go ahead.
Yad sent us a tweet
Mm-hmm.
from some
people
weird
turning
ass,
to
weird ass
economy.
news source.
No, actually, it's trending. It really happened.
Really?
Yeah.
But the source that you sent,
No. I checked it throughout
Yeah,
more
okay.
than
Oh, so
source.
you traced
yeah,
the- you
yeah,
traced
I
the
did.
person.
And
Oh.
what is it called? There are really people that turned into a Conway the machine with their faces. They got
Yeah,
paralysis.
it's called. Okay, so basically, some people that took the Pfizer vaccine are having issues or
Bill's palsy
or reactions to
paralysis.
it. Yeah, that come in the form of Bell's palsy,
I think
which is basically some form of your face getting
Half of your face. I guess.
have a verse, yeah.
Yeah, paralyzed.
yeah.
Paralyzed.
Muscle.
So
I think if they discover this amount of people, I'm not gonna be an expert in this.
There were
but
actually only 4, and I heard that even in flu vaccines, the normal ones that back in the days that people used to take, there are certain people that they used to get this paralysis. So this paralysis is not something that stays with you, all right?
all right.
You get
It's
it
a
for
reaction,
a while. Exactly,
basically.
it's a reaction that happens with certain type of people. Happens for a
So
while.
what I wanted to say is that if they discover that a few amount of people suffering from the same paralysis, I think they should have done test, or maybe in the future they will do test against the allergy that your body develops before getting the vaccine or the shot. I know that
I'm
you're
not gonna
against,
take it still.
yeah, you're not gonna take it, you're
Yeah.
against it, and there are a lot of people like your mindset that they are against the vaccine, but take all the research that and all the money that the governments put on those research to develop such a vaccine to prevent the spread of this virus. I guess I'm gonna take it, and
But then look at it. If you really look at it, this
Bro.
whole virus thing is just what is it called? It's just a flu. It
It's a
gets
flu.
very terrible if you have other problems
pre-existing.
or
If you
other
have-
problems that
Alright,
you
yeah,
have.
but
All right, but I know many people that they got that flu or virus and it just went by. All
Yeah.
right, so it's not that you need a vaccine for. You know, because it's something that you just have to quarantine yourself, stay away from everybody for a while, and then done, boom. You know, you're
yeah,
back
but,
again.
Isn't it-
but
isn't it
you're
the
missing
case-
you're missing the big picture or the main objective of having the vaccine.
Vaccines are more fucked up than the virus itself.
I know, but if you want to prevent the spread and you want things to go normal, we've been quarantining for a year now,
Yeah.
right? Did we solve the issue?
Nope.
Yeah, it got
now the
it got
vaccines-
better. It got better though.
It got, but
It
now,
got
now
better.
in
Look,
some places
you know what?
it's worse.
Compare us to Europe. Look at Europe right now, because most of European countries
know.
weren't quarantining during when we were quarantining. They're fucked up right now. Whole Europe is messed up right now. I've been seeing and I've been reading throughout the whole week a lot of numbers, huge numbers, in Czech Republic, in Sweden, in Spain, in whatever it is. All right,
I know
There's
the-
a huge amount of numbers that have been.
But that's the flu season anyway.
it is
It is the flu
exactly,
season.
and people are just putting COVID with it.
No, but
Again,
okay.
to
I
the
wanna
conspiracy
ask you something.
Fury.
Are you against the COVID vaccine or vaccinations
No,
in
vaccination
general?
overall.
Vaccination.
Really?
Because
I'm
out
gonna
of,
ask you a question.
out of a personal experience,
Uh-huh.
before I have somebody who's close to me as a family member who got a vaccine, who got vaccinated, and it just caused them an internal problem throughout their whole life
Okay.
because of taking the vaccine.
Did they take the right measures before
Yeah.
taking the vaccines
Well,
and
they're,
everything?
they're going to a doctor
Yeah,
to give
I
them
don't
those
think
shots.
I'm not sure, but
No,
are
at
they
the end
giving
of-
the vaccine to anybody?
At the
They
end of
gonna
the
give
day,
it to
no vaccine and no medicine is 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they
There
say
are
95,
percentages.
95,
Yeah,
95%.
there are percentages to everything, and
And
whatever
do you
the
really
case may.
believe there's nothing that is happening behind closed doors? For example, that people should really take those shots. These people should. Now in America, they announced that the Pfizer vaccine should be given, but in emergency cases only. It's not gonna be given.
I just
the people.
watched
Only
Donald
in
Trump saying that if they approved it and they are
They
going,
did, but only
the-
on emergency cases. That's it.
but he also said that they're gonna distribute it for free for all the Americans.
Yeah. Also, Egypt right now they announced that what is it called? They're gonna give the whole Egyptian population free
My
vaccines.
brother in the UK yesterday, no, before yesterday, he got vaccinated.
But your
and
brother, your brother's a doctor.
he's a doctor, yeah,
Yeah.
and he got
So he's a frontliner.
he's a
That's right.
frontliner. He got
Yeah.
vaccinated, and then he said that the first 3 days were
Terrible.
a bit painful. Yeah, a bit painful.
Yeah. Anyways, moving
I
on
don't know.
from moving
Yeah.
on from that, I guess we're agreeing to disagreeing on the vaccination topic.
Let us know what do you think? Should we? Do you like the vaccines? Are you against it?
There's a no and a yes. All right.
Tell us your thought in the comments.
All right. So we have news from Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Wayne is selling his masters to UMG for a gazillion dollars. Universal Music Groups for a gazillion dollars, 100 plus.
Yeah.
And adding to all that, considering his soon to be discovered tough week, Lil Wayne's been charged with a federal gun charge, and he's facing 10 years in prison now
Yeah.
because he's a second offender.
Well, they said that he traveled with a golden pistol with him,
Yeah.
and and some drugs with him also. So he made a deal with the
With the devil.
no he made a deal with the with the police or whatever it is that he's gonna go maybe for 10 years, maybe it's not sure, and yet he sold his
Soul to the devil again.
Oh, he
But
sold
no,
it. But see, this is the thing. We've been reading throughout the whole year that there are artists they've been selling their royalties or masters of music.
Yeah, we
They've been
had
selling.
we covered No ID and we
No
covered
ID.
Timbaland.
Hit boy, I
Yeah.
guess.
No,
no,
not
ID.
Hit
No
Boy.
ID.
But they didn't sell their
Masters.
masters to
They
Universal.
not Universal, other companies.
Other companies.
Yeah. But this shows that there is something weird that might be happening because there are many big companies are buying masters from these people.
It's not something weird, man. I mean, like all the artists are being affected financially, and
Yeah, but 100 mil for Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
that's too low.
That's
too low.
But that's what means that he's out of money. and
My
he wants-
personal
he wanna- he
opinion
wanna get-
is my personal opinion is that I agree with Kanzi. Is that the fact that he's facing these issues
And then looking at his manager,
and his ex-managers is
his
suing him for
ex-manager
20 million.
is suing him for 20, so he has
80?
80 million left.
Yeah.
lawyers and
him facing all these
Exactly.
Yeah, him facing all these issues.
He needs to do
maybe
something.
he needs
No,
the money basically.
might be his financial advisor came to him and he was like,
I don't know, but
Dude,
I don't know. That's very low for
we need to do something.
for Lil Wayne's catalog. Looking at it, that's very
Yeah,
low.
it's worth way more.
that's an
Yeah.
opportunity.
I
yeah, but
actually
We
think
could have
300
could've bought it.
minimum. For
Yeah, but
Lil Wayne.
you know when you're traveling and like you're leaving country for good and you want to sell
What
your
80
shit.
mil for Lil Wayne? How long is it gonna last with him?
Not long, not very long.
I don't know.
I'll give him 3 years and he'll spend it, all of it.
Yeah, but he's still
The
out.
way,
He's still out and
unless he
about.
gets imprisoned for 10 years, that's
No,
when he's
he
gonna
gets to
save
keep
the
the
money.
money for a bit more.
Exactly. But no, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good for him at all. This whole move. But yeah,
Well, we hope.
streaming services taking over. I don't know what's the next move in all of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because
we're
everybody
about
is
to
selling
see.
their masters.
Yeah, we're about to see.
In those through
Things are
coming
changing.
couple of years, exactly. There's a whole second change in the music
What-
industry that is coming.
What I read about it is that the company that bought Timbaland and No ID's
Yeah.
masters, they're a company that basically allocate your music.
Yeah.
Like they make sure your music
It's
still
being distributed.
is
or
being
given,
distributed and played, so you can have your royalties and your money keep coming to you, and they take a percentage off that. And I think if you're a veteran or an artist that you have your catalog out, you have your music, then it's good for you to have somebody managing your music. They're basically managing your music for you. They
Yes,
take it
but
in
you
rotation.
don't
They
own
play
it
it.
anymore.
No, they own.
You have
part-
a percentage.
Yeah, you get a percent, but still, it's better than it sitting out there, and then not having anywhere
Not
to play
knowing
it.
how to
It's just
maneuver.
like it's just like you're running your money and somebody
It's-
Well,
else's.
it's asset
somebody
well,
else is
we are in
managing
an
it.
era right now that everybody is shouting out that you should have your masters.
Own your own masters. Yeah.
Own your own masters, right?
Yeah.
For the past 5 years, rappers been shouting around, going outside, that everybody should own their masters, right?
That's true.
Rapping
true, yeah.
about how they should own their masters. Yet you come and you see that they're selling their masters. That's where it doesn't make sense at all.
It doesn't make sense, but it depends on the artist situation and.
Yeah, I think there are some aspects to this that are not really said to us yet.
Exactly. It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
We just don't know yet.
All right, since we're on Kanzi versus Yad today,
Tell us what you think.
and they're
Do you
all
think the
arguing.
artist should sell their masters? The masters.
No, man, don't sell your masters. You know what? This whole past week, I've been seeing also artists from our country. They've been going on Instagram posting a story that, hey, Anghami and Sonny been having what is it called? A playlist, a Christmas holidays playlist. Go out and have a chance to win. And it turns out that Sony Music told all these artists in the country that, yo, do that and we'll be having what is it called? We'll be putting your music in our playlist too.
Oh,
You're gonna be featured.
Exactly.
yeah, but that's the business side.
And
of it.
that's a
I've
much
been
more-
seeing a lot of stories of this. I got bored and sick out of this, I swear. Bro, every story that I open is just, hey, Angami and Sony just made a playlist by Lil Nas X and
Yeah,
Okay.
that shit was
What's
hella
so
this
annoying
whole
about it?
week.
it's
That
annoying.
opening every story and seeing the same
That's everywhere,
topic
basically.
is مرحبا أنا مروان تلودي everywhere.
But again, I'm sorry, but I'm seeing a contradiction here. Because
How so?
we're saying we are
No, these artists are still
Let-
following
let-
these.
let
No,
him
one
speak,
second.
let him
Let me
speak.
let me
I
complete.
understand, but these
Yeah.
what I mean is that these artists are
I
still
know.
following
I know.
these companies.
Can I
Alright.
just state my opinion? My opinion is like that. We come here and we say that we have to boost the region music
Yeah.
and the artists they need to do the double work that the artists I mean like in Europe and
Okay.
and US do and they need to put efforts and they need to work on marketing and there is a team behind them and blah blah blah. When such an opportunity comes from Sony Music like this to like
to give them to give
to give
boost
them a
their-
platform, to
yeah.
give them a chance to market their playlist or whatever the music is.
yeah,
I think I think it's
No, that's good, but
it's
what
beneficial.
my point of this, it was just annoying.
It was
That's
just annoying, okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've seen it more than once. That's it. And I don't urge artists around here to run after labels. That's it.
Yeah, but there are
But they have
are there many options because you have artists that are all right. That's a different conversation that I'm opening.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, do artists here have many options where they can pursue that?
and promote their
Yeah,
promote
because
their work.
the independent road,
Mm.
we've seen a lot of cases of where it goes
In our region.
in our region.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you have a giant like Sony Music
Mm.
coming to you and telling you to do something and they'll help.
I'm gonna sell my master.
Like you see, they're
First
coming.
thing.
Yeah, they're it's like you coming to the desert with water,
Mm.
and offering it to people for services, basically. So I understand why that's being done.
Yeah, but the whole point. No, I'm saying that on a long run, I don't think that our artists should
On a
also.
On a long run,
On the long run, when we have the labels, when we have that industry that's up there,
I just think that every artist should have a team. That's it. Behind them. That's it. They should create teams. There's teams that every artist should have, you know, running around and
Whenever I
posting
hear-
everything.
Whenever I hear Teams, I just
No,
remember
see,
Microsoft
This is
Teams.
the thing. No, see, this is the thing is that we all know that one person can't do much, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why you need a team, a whole team.
one hand
Other-
can clap.
Exactly.
they say.
Because if you're gonna keep working alone, we're gonna see you whining at the end of the day. And we are seeing that on social media from
Yeah.
certain people.
They're not reaching the places that
Exactly.
they want.
Because they keep working alone and they choose to keep working alone. All right. Nothing happens when you're working
Yes.
alone.
I
And when
agree
you
with
don't
you.
trust people.
Yeah, I agree
right?
with you on that. Yeah.
You have to work as a group and you can get things done.
And also you need to be open to other artist ideas.
Exactly,
and
100%.
don't live in your
100% in
own
your own shell.
bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
100%.
hopefully all these messages will get clear. And
Alright.
we'll see what the future holds for the music in the region, I guess. Moving on to Verzuz, we have news from the soon to be legendary challenge. Last week we talked about Ashanti and Keisha Cole Verzuz being scheduled soon. We have news from Verzuz that it has been postponed till January 9th due to Ashanti testing positive for COVID.
Okay.
I don't have any comments on that. I was waiting to see.
Are you happy? Are you bummed out? What's up?
Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna be sad that if they pull this as a marketing thing, that let's make Ashanti, let's say that Ashanti is positive, and then everybody will be like, oh, okay, we want to listen to Ashanti. God bless her.
You really think they'd go that low?
I don't.
I think she just has COVID,
I think she really does.
and that's
But I was like,
everything to Kanzi is a marketing stunt.
but the thing is,
Tiana Taylor announced retirement, marketing stunt.
yeah, but because I it gave you that feeling that they want to milk the event, you know.
Not really.
But anyhow, the good advantage of that is that it's postponed, and I think the Verzuz are in the morning, right?
To our time.
Our time.
Yeah, our time,
So I wasn't free to watch it today, I guess. or
What
yesterday.
about you, Yad? You have anything to say about this?
Do you?
Honestly, don't.
I don't either.
Because as soon as I read it, I was like,
Whatever.
Exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
next.
Yeah.
All right. You guys want to get into music?
Let's go.
Music.
Yep.
Okay, but we still there are some sport
Oh yeah.
news,
We
man.
forgot about that. That's your concern.
Yeah.
All right. You want to take it away?
That's how many of you watched the Nate Robinson Jake Paul?
I did.
You watched it,
Mm.
right? And what do you think about it?
It was
It was a mess
It was a mess.
We're Nate Robertson.
with Nate Robinson, a
He was
YouTuber.
trash talking. He was trash
So
talking.
a YouTuber versus
Jake Paul the whole time.
yeah.
And then he got whooped.
Yeah, and he's an athlete. He
Yeah.
he was in the NBA for 10 years, and he got knocked the fuck out on the
With the quickness.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Do you think you would last
Because
against
of
Jake
that-
Paul?
what
Do you think you would last against Jake Paul?
if I was put on a camp for 6 months?
Yeah.
Because this guy he was training for 3 years. For 3 years,
Jake.
even if it's if he is a YouTuber or whatever, but he's turning to a fighter, and he's 23 years old.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think that's a good age for someone who
Become a
wants to
boxer?
be a professional boxer, right? Now, if you started like 21 or 20, do you think you can become a pro
What if I
boxer?
start now?
What if you start
26?
now? I don't know.
You'll just get your ass whooped. That's it. That's all that's gonna happen.
Get him to the street. I'm gonna murk him.
Have you seen the memes on Nate Robinson?
Oh, man.
Yeah, everybody's seen.
So now, the funny thing is that because of Jake knocking out Nate Robinson, now Floyd Mayweather wants to revenge the black culture by beating the shit out of Logan Paul, who's the older
He said that.
brother, of Jake Paul.
Did
he didn't-
Mayweather
he-
say that?
No, he didn't say that. But you know how the
He
people.
meant it.
No. I think Vice or someone, Vice News, they were like, they were asking Jake Paul if the knockout was a racist thing. They were asking
Why
such
would
a,
you play it in this way?
I don't know. They were asking just such a stupid.
What did he say?
No, he spazzed out. He was like, no, what
What type of question is
what
that?
type of question is that?
Exactly.
And
What type of question is that?
exactly, yeah. So the people are making it sounds like this, but Logan Paul, he knows that Floyd Mayweather is one of the best boxers out there, but they make it as an exhibition. And this is shows you that the strength of social media
Mm.
and how the boxing community are taking advantage of the YouTubers and the influencers to
Bring
to
more
revive
audience.
to revive the boxing sport. This is
Is it dead?
they said if have you heard Dana White talking about the boxing is for the is a weak sport, or that it's
No.
something that
Yeah, he said it's a
slipped on.
dying sport.
it's a dying sport, yeah.
Okay.
But he's saying that because he's managing
a
the
UFC,
UFC,
Yeah, of
but
course.
he said that. But this shows you that right now, because we've seen Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. and we saw that it was an exhibition, and it brought a lot of views, and Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson also.
Mm.
So the directions there that
They're taking.
these two words are being combining to something that we might see in the future. So it's something to
I
look
think
out.
this is turning to boxing to trash.
Some of
insulting.
the
Yeah.
people, yeah,
I
that
think this is making boxing trash.
some of-
Bringing YouTubers to a boxing match, that's a whole trash thing.
Yeah,
Is a-
and Floyd Mayweather coming down to the level of Logan Paul. Nah,
but he's following. That this thing raises a question of that if Floyd Mayweather is losing his money and is he broke? He wants money because
first of all,
100 million.
Floyd Mayweather can never be broke in his life again. He's not allowed to be broke from all the money he made.
But this event brought that question to life.
I think
But I think he's promoting his company.
exactly.
Yeah, and he said that he is
Because he
going
has
to
a
conquer
promotion company.
Japan. Yeah, he
So
wants
he's
to.
bringing his promotion company to the light with this match.
Yeah, and he's a boxing manager now too. He
Exactly.
manages Adrian Broner.
Yeah.
So it's Floyd Mayweather showing that he can be good in the business side of it too. He can control the business side of it.
So there are two sides of this. Some people that are saying that it's bullshit, it's trash, is a shame on the boxing community. Some people they say that it's good, it revives the boxing as a sport. So that's a debate is good, but these type of events is trash comparing to what happened yesterday,
Mm.
which is the Anthony Joshua versus I can't remember the name, but he's a good Russian fighter. And this match, this shows you the difference between the professional boxing match versus the exhibition that we see that's happening. So yeah, in the future things are gonna be changed. Those type of events going to be something else. Enough with the sport news. Like I think we spent a lot of time on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Before that, RIP to Debo from Friday.
Debo, man.
Yeah. Tom Lister Jr. He passed away during this week, and yeah, he was known as the bully in every movie.
Yeah, man.
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday, and all the movies that he used to be, they used to give him that bully role. Yet, what I've been reading or whatever it is, that he had a very good heart.
Yeah, they said he was such a nice guy.
Such a nice guy. Yeah, it's always like that.
Mhm.
The people that they portray as a bully, they would be nice people
but
in
he
the
kinda-
actual life.
Like he kind of does look like a bully though.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Like,
I
you'd
mean,
be,
yeah.
you'd be
Looks like it.
afraid.
Of course,
You'd be
yeah.
afraid looking at him.
That's true.
He just looks pissed off all the time.
Yeah.
Oh man, rest in
Yeah,
peace.
rest in peace, Debo. Moving on to music, we have a very good lineup today. We got Kid Cudi dropped "Man on the Moon 2," the longly anticipated
No, that's Man on the Moon 3.
My bad. Yeah, it's "Man on the Moon 3," the longly anticipated album.
Yeah.
We got Jack Harlow dropped his album. That's what they all say. We got Vory dropping Vory. And we got
dropped himself.
Yep. And we got Boldy James and Real Bad Man with an album called Real Bad Baldy. What do you want to start with?
Kanzi.
Why me?
Well,
I don't know. I say we start with Kid Cudi.
let's go.
It's the main
It's the main event.
of
But you start with the undercard, then you go to the main event.
Nah, I want to start with this
That's
one.
in a boxing. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Yeah.
right.
exactly.
Because we were talking about boxing. But nah, let's start with Kid Cudi.
Let's go.
What
Go
are your
ahead.
thoughts? It's It's the
18
trilogy.
tracks, right?
It's 18 tracks.
Mm.
You got features from Pop Smoke,
Mm.
Skepta.
Skepta, yeah.
And Trippie Redd.
I didn't,
in one
I
song,
didn't
yeah.
want to. I knew it, but I didn't want to mention it.
Yeah.
For me, it's a no skip album.
Really?
And yeah, it's a no skip album. I don't give a shit what anybody says, but whoever listened to The Man on the Moon too, and all these people who've been riding with Kid Cudi since the beginning, day and night, and all these times, and those people who consider Kid Cudi as the one who saved the generation, and they state that everywhere. Like everybody knows that Cudi saved the generation because the way how he deliver his songs and the content of his songs and his words, it's simple, straightforward, and
depressed.
it is
He's
calling
the father of the depressed music. He birthed depressed music, and he's still on it.
he's still on, but again, it's not that. It is the
No, I'm not saying that Kid Cudi is not a bad artist. Kid Cudi is birthed a whole sound to the game, right? Kid Cudi is one of the founding fathers,
exactly.
and he's one of the king of depression music. That's how he introduced depression music, and that's why we've seen a lot of artists.
I'm not gonna box it in as a depression music. I'm not gonna box it that way. I'll label it that way. But when he left good music. At that time, he said that I'm not a rapper. I don't like rapping. I'm not a lyricist. But he got the skills to be a rapper. But he wanted to find a new sound, and he discovered the humming thing that he does. So I think.
And he brought what is it called? Why all rappers that we've seen calling themselves rock stars. He was one of the first.
Like Travis Scott, for example.
Exactly. Travis Scott, XXXTentacion, Trippie Redd. A lot of artists that we know nowadays. He's the one behind all of these people. Sound.
And nobody
how
gives
they
him the
think and all
credit
of
that
No, they actually do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kid Cudi is known.
Yeah, Kid Cudi
Or
gets
that.
he gets
He
the credit.
gets his-
He gets
a
his
lot of
credit,
credit.
yeah, right.
And
Yet-
he got us the humming too.
Yet he says
Yeah.
that, what is it called? That he was underrated as a rapper.
Yep.
That's why Travis Scott, before this album, told him that you should do rapping more. And that's why we see in that album, he's rapping more.
Yeah.
If you really focus in the album, he's rapping more. He's not singing. There's actually 2 or 3 songs only in this whole album that he's singing.
Yeah. He mentioned that in the interview with Zayn Lou. Yeah, he mentioned that he wants to show that his rapping capabilities. But if you heard the Slaying Demon, what is that?
Yeah, it's the album
Passion,
Slaying Demon.
Passion, Pain, and
Passion,
Demon Slaying.
Demon Slaying. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you listen to that album, you will understand how he discovered the humming, how he discovered this new sound, and how he divide his project into different segments. Like a couple of songs targeted for the kids, a couple of songs targeted for the depression type of people, a couple of things for the suicidal thoughts type of people. So I like this type of organizing the project or the album. And this is a message for all the artists out there. If you want to follow this type of,
If you're dropping 24 records, yeah, of course you
and
have
he
to
wants,
do that.
yeah, and he wants to but it helps you, I think, because there is a creative process for each artist, and if they organize it this way, it's gonna be easier for them to produce something beautiful at the end of the day. So, I think I like it. It's one of the good album out there, and
Album of the year for you?
no, not album of the year, but to be honest, this year I didn't see that much of
It's
like
a trash year, yeah.
it's a trash year, to be honest, for music. So this having this album at this time is good. So yeah, what is
Yeah,
your thoughts?
what are your thoughts on that?
It made him more depressed than he is.
I don't know. I have a feeling he didn't like it.
Actually, look.
Have you listened to the Demon Slaying Passion?
Yeah.
Have you
I've
listened?
listened to
All Cuddies, okay.
I know all the. I've been into.
All the
Yeah.
ups
He's
and
been,
downs.
he's been depressed.
But see, this is the thing. We know the type of sound that Kid Cudi brought to the game.
Mm-hmm.
We know the influences that he left in the game. But in this album, the only thing that I love about this album that he kept the songs short.
Which is good.
Because
Yeah.
Kid Cudi usually gives you a 4-6 minutes
Yeah.
songs, right? Yet in this one, he 2 or 3, 4 minutes maximum in every song or so, right?
Mm.
Give and take. But there's a whole Travis Scott sound in this album
Mm.
Okay.
with the ad libs,
Mm.
you know, with the sounds and stuff. So it's right that Kid Cudi birthed Travis Scott. Yet Travis Scott took Kid Cudi's sound to the next level, and he showed him how to do that also.
But was he involved in the production
Yes,
of
Of course.
100%. You can sense it in the whole album.
that? Yeah.
100%. You can
But
sense
on paper,
a whole
he's
Travis
there.
Scott. I don't know.
I don't know
I
that.
don't know. Maybe not on papers,
Uh-huh.
but you can sense a Travis Scott throughout the whole album.
Okay.
You can see the those and those stuff that Travis Scott does, but in a Kid Cudi voice.
All right.
You know,
They work
Tequila
together.
Shots and all of those
Yeah.
all of those songs were beautiful. Yet every time that I hear an ad lib, I was like, "Yo, is this Travis Scott or Kid Cudi?" There's
but
more
is that-
than once.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
I think it's a good thing.
To me, it's a bad thing because I'm listening to Travis Scott.
But
So is
if the people if the fans of Travis Scott
I came to Kid Cudi. I didn't
Uh-huh.
come to Travis Scott.
but
You get my point.
you know some of the people they want to come for and see their like number one artist.
Listen, it's not a
Stuff.
bad album. It's a good album.
Okay.
Yet I found the Travis Scott. I didn't find the Kid Cudi.
But what about the Void? Where is Travis Scott there? In the Void.
Okay, this is the Void only. And then you have other
Why are you-
17 songs.
Solo
why
Dolo
are you
Free.
making this argument?
You have other 17, 16 songs that are heavily.
I didn't see.
You have prints of a Travis Scott on every song over there.
I don't see the ad libs, to be honest. I don't see the ad libs of Travis Scott in the whole album. I've listened to the album like more than 3 times. Maybe now and
That's why
how
I listened to it maybe 10 times.
okay.
Yes.
No.
All right, so
for me, okay.
all right, so my opinion, I agree with Yad that there are a couple of songs that you can hear those ad libs, and that kind of impression that
Yeah.
Travis
that
Scott
he's
touch.
that Travis Scott touch and that new age, new generation touch. That
See, this is
he's-
the thing. Yeah, he brought the sound, yet Travis Scott took it for him to the further step.
But he needs to keep up, right?
Yeah, we're not
We
Okay.
don't want the 2009 Cudi back again.
we're not saying we want the 2009 Cudi, but don't
I don't want to Travis Scott either.
yeah, like I'm not coming to listen to Travis Scott. So
I came to listen to Kid
Yeah.
Cudi. You get my point.
I get your point, but I didn't see the
but
whole.
that wouldn't
the
stop
whole-
me from listening to it. Still, it wouldn't stop me from
Travis
going
Scott
to
is
listening
he's a
to-
good
to
artist.
the song.
Actually,
even though, yeah.
you know what? The first time that I listened to this album, I gave it a whole first listen. I stopped. I got a bit annoyed.
Okay.
I really got annoyed, and I stopped listening to it for the whole day. Until the second day that you came and asked, guys, how many times have you listened to the Kid Cudi album? I pressed played again, and I listened to it maybe for 4 or 5 hours straight.
Mhm.
Just I'm replaying the whole album. on
Don't
order.
go. Don't
just couldn't.
an advice. Don't go with the sequence with the same sequence how he
Put.
put. Yeah.
Why?
For me, I don't know.
He's
For me,
putting him in that sequence. Why wouldn't we listen?
I don't know.
sequence makes sense.
I think he messed up the sequence. I don't know.
No,
But for
it
me-
it makes sense. Actually, some of the
Yeah.
sequence is Man of the Moon. Some of them are depression. Some of them are rock. Some of them, you get me, right?
I know.
Rager.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But I don't know. For my experience, I started with Solo Dolo, and then I jumped to the
I didn't even like it.
Solo Dolo. You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Did you like
It might
Solo
be
Solo Dolo?
Tequila
The old one?
Shots.
What about
Tequila
the
Shots.
Tequila Shots was nice. The one with
She Knows.
She knows is
The
the
one
one he
with
made the
the-
video for it.
Yeah,
Pop Smoke and
I love
Skepta.
this one. The one with Pop Smoke and because it's a Pop Smoke beat, I can tell.
yeah.
It's a drill.
And
Yeah.
Skepta, there's one that he's singing in. Let me just.
Lord,
check.
I know.
Uh,
What about Lord, I know?
What
I don't know. I like the ones that
had the singing.
had the singing.
humming.
that
It's his
had the
baby boy. Flashback.
flashback. Yeah.
This is maybe one because this is a Kid Cudi. He's singing in this.
Yeah. For me, I like the Void. I like Solo Dolo, Lord I Know, Tequila Shot, and I like the She Knows. But with
You
the,
said you
with
like
the with
Solo
the
Dolo
visual.
too.
No, I wanted to ask him, comparing to Solo Dolo 2, which one is better, Solo Dolo 2 or 3? Or the original Solo Dolo.
Old Solo Dolos.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, the classic, the Solo Dolo. Yeah, I like the older ones too.
Okay.
So we like the album,
I like it so much.
but we don't like the Travis Scott sound.
I don't really like the album that much either.
All right.
I would just, I don't know. Maybe I would need to listen to it more.
I think
It's
you
not-
can
it's
take
not
out.
it's not a wow
You know
album.
what? No,
but
it's also the state. Kid Cudi is not a type of, music that he gives you. It's not a type of music that he gives you that you listen in a normal state.
exactly. You cannot go
You
to a
have to
club.
be under influence to
Yeah.
listen to Kid Cudi.
You got to break up with your girl and go listen to the album.
Not really. No, you literally have to be under influence to listen to Kid Cudi and understand what is this guy saying.
Fuck that, man. Why?
That's Kid
No,
Cudi.
all the
Wait a second. Have you listened to Rose Gold in
Yes. With
Willow Smith?
Yeah.
How?
No, that's a different. I'm talking about Man on the Moon. This one, this album.
Okay.
All right, we're agreeing to disagreeing anyways.
But Rose Gold and comparing to The Void is almost the same shit, man. You don't have to. I don't know.
You're talking about The Void. I'm talking about the whole project.
The whole project, yeah. But there are segments. It was divided into different segments, so yeah, it's different. That's the beauty of that's the beauty of
Because
music.
you're going in circles, bro.
No, I'm not going. I'm not.
You
going
are.
to
You
say-
are.
I'm-
You just came back to the sequence again.
The thing is that I disagree that you have to enjoy music while you are
In a different state.
not in a different state. That the whole because it's contradicting that it's divided into segments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And each segment have a different mood that puts you on.
And
So
each
how
listener
come-
has a different mood that they like to listen to music on.
Yeah, but again,
So
How-
can you blame a listener for telling you it feels like music I should listen to when I'm in a different state? Thank you.
Whoa.
I don't want. No. I can go for hours on this debate.
I know,
But
and we're not
but-
trying to.
okay, all right. So that's another episode. If you want to know how the music affects the brain and the psychology behind the human.
Mm-hmm.
Go on Kanzi's Twitch every Friday. He's
I'll be
live on
talking
Twitch.
about musicology and
Psychology.
the effect of frequencies on the
brain.
On the brain.
brain. Yeah,
Thank you very
frequency
much.
is a good song for Cudi. I don't know this.
Bro.
I don't know this episode. I'm gonna be like this guy. He writes Cudi's dick that much.
Yeah.
He likes him.
I think people can tell that
Yeah.
already. All right. We got Jack Harlow dropped is it his debut or his second
That's a
album?
debut.
It's his
I
debut
think,
album
Yeah, I think that's a debut. Yeah.
called That's What They All Say.
Beautiful.
The album has 15 songs,
Beautiful. I
features
was actually
from
surprised by this one.
really.
I didn't expect what I was gonna.
I
I didn't really get what or.
I didn't like it.
I didn't have that much of an expectation of how good this album would be.
Remember when I told you to listen to?
Yeah, back in the days, yeah.
No.
And that's when I told my friends that
Check out this guy.
yeah, it's Kanzi.Awab that put me in this guy and this guy is really
He's
dope.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
And I love how he's not a
He's a
that
natural.
Macklemore. He's not that
Mm.
white rapper.
He has a flavor, like his
Yet
own
the
character.
last song is a Drake song.
The what's poppin'?
Avenue,
Poppin'?
Something
Avenue.
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 But the last one.
Braxton Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Drake song.
Yeah.
I can tell it's a
No,
Drake
you
song.
can get. I feel like his flow and his raps are heavily influenced by Drake. His rap generally, like when you listen to Tyler Harrow,
Mm.
Face
don't
of, like I don't know. I get that feeling that he has the same rap cadence as Drake.
I really enjoyed this album. I love it. I listened to this album, this and Vory's album. I listened to them the most during this week.
More than 10 times of Cudi?
Yeah.
Wow. So 4 hours listening to Kid Cudi. And so you've been
I
listening to
listen
music since
a lot. I
since
listen to
Thursday.
music a lot.
Okay.
Because I really pay attention to
To details.
Yeah.
what the perfectionist.
I'm not.
What about you? What do you think? What do you think on the album?
Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow. So you see, I remember the first time that you introduced us to Jack Harlow by playing his,
it was Sundown.
that video.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the first feeling I got that this guy, he's confident about, because you know that for Macklemore, I think he was acting more, that he wants to prove himself. But I think Jack Harlow, he's a little bit laid back and he's confident about his rap.
A Diddy co-sign. So.
Yeah.
And Diddy co-signed him. So I think I like the.
See, this is the weird thing that I've seen a lot of artists. Future, he even tweeted the album, Jack Harlow's album. I was like, yo, what does Future have to do with Jack Harlow?
Yeah.
You know, as in, it's either this guy is the new industry implant,
That's
or
what
he's
I.
really good.
Yeah,
You know, even though I listened to him before,
Yeah.
like I listened to him before this album came out. When I saw all these people retweeting and
Yeah.
sharing his album, I'm like, what?
But
Yeah.
wait,
Is
It
it
might be
somebody
the new
else?
industry implant.
Yeah.
but you remember the song What's Poppin'?
Mhm.
They made a lot of TikToks videos out of it, right?
Yeah, and there's a
So it
remix
was-
to it on the album.
Yeah, and they and seeing the TikTok thing and how this song was pushed to TikTok,
And
to-
also
to
remember
boost his
on
his
Call
career.
of Duty. On Call of Duty, there's also
a guy who was
no what's pop. You know when you get in the car in Call of Duty and then you get the what's popping is one of the songs.
one
yeah.
of the songs, yeah.
So imagine like millions and millions of people playing that game
And listening.
getting on TikTok and all these like
So
he's
he
getting
is
a lot.
an industry implant.
So he
It
is
feels like
interesting.
I swear,
It feels
I swear
like-
to God, it feels like
Feels
it.
like he's an
Yeah,
industry implant, huh?
I even
does-
doubted it for
How
a
does
second.
these things works?
I don't know, bro.
Illuminati and
He's white.
Freemason.
He's white.
Yeah, he told you.
You know what? I don't want to go back to boxing, but this is what they said about the Logan Paul and Jake Paul thing, that
They're white.
no, they have privileges to be, because out of sudden,
From
They-
a YouTuber to a boxer.
yeah,
Mm.
this and
But we don't believe in such stuff, right?
I don't know how these things works, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, I guess we're going back to Logan Paul and Jake.
no.
Is he famous because is Jack Harlow famous because he's white? Do you believe that part of it is because he's white? Because he said he's white.
I don't think he's that,
Because
he's
he's
that
good.
He's
It's
that.
not that. No, it's not
No,
that.
he's not.
Messing around, man.
Yeah.
It's not because of
I
that.
was about to make this podcast about race for a second.
No.
All right, to the next album, we got Vory dropping a 15-track album called Vory.
I talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago at that Meek Mill EP.
Yeah, he was in the Meek Mill EP. He featured
Subhanallah, he
on
dropped
2
an
tracks.
album. 2 weeks later.
No, and he also featured on another song. I forgot by who, but something that dropped last week. Never mind that.
Vory might be one of my favorite new artists.
Doesn't he sound like Lil Baby though?
No, he sounds like a lot of artists. Party Next Door, Drake, and all of that. But I just love this guy. The album is very good.
The album is good, but
The album is very good.
It is very good.
It's very good. I love the album.
okay, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the album is good, and I agree with you, but don't you feel like this kind of sound, because he sounds like a lot of people, and this sound is around a lot. Don't you feel like that kind of dilutes his music?
See, this
Will
is the
you
thing.
be going back and playing it?
Yeah, because
when-
he has his own way. I don't know what, but he has something that makes him special also. In the way that he does those songs. You know, yeah, she's gonna fuck with you. You know, the way that he raps in it
Yeah.
while he's singing too. This is what makes it good.
Yeah, he's good, and he
But this guy is
actually
still 22, by the way.
You remember the comment that I told you about when I sent you the voice
Yeah.
note about I was, because when I listened to the album I was getting that sense of Tory Lanez and Brian Stiller. Yeah, but maybe he didn't find his own sound maybe or something. But he's good overall. He's good.
The whole album.
Yeah.
This is a great album. I love it.
He's one of the next
Really
up.
love it. Yeah, I think he's one of the next upcoming.
Yeah, I
Good-
agree. I see a lot of
artists.
good things coming his way.
Yeah.
To be honest, because he
But he's signed
delivered.
to Meek Mill, yeah.
Yeah, and especially Meek Mill signing someone with these
Artists.
capabilities. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a good way ahead of him. Next we got Yard's People. Also,
Oh,
God's peeps.
yeah,
Boldy James.
Boldy James,
Four
and Real
out of
Bad
four.
Man.
4 albums this year. 4 out of 4. Great,
Still,
great album. I love the album, by the way. I love it. It's I don't know.
how
This-
many?
Man, this underground scene this year is not
It-
underground
it's more
anymore.
popping than the.
It's more underground. yeah, it's more
it is.
popping than the commercial.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you.
It's something I don't know.
It's
not
10
we're
track.
not seeing we're not seeing this a lot. Like we've seen Griselda's this year, everybody from Griselda, and then we have Boldy James. He's been dropping albums. That's his 4th,
Mm.
and this is a 4th great album from him.
But I'm still holding the same complaint that I have. That I reached a point where if I see one of these people's names, Boldy James, Benny the Butcher, I think I'm hooked to Benny the Butcher. But if I see one of the Griselda artist names drop an album, I still have the same reaction of again.
Not again. Yeah.
Don't like they're flooding it. I feel like they're flooding it. They're giving out good music, but they're still not giving you the time
Time to catch up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's one album after the other. Then what can you pick from it?
You know, I believe this whole thing that because you get certain type of weeks that is dead, and then you get a week that has multiple albums coming out, and we're recording week in, week out, right?
Yeah.
And we give our takes on every album, right? Sometimes we don't really listen to all the albums.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
especially those Griseldas, we didn't really, we give certain takes on certain albums that based on 2 or 3 listens.
Yeah.
And that's it. For example, when you gave on that Benny the Butcher album,
Yeah.
a week later you realize that this album is good.
And I still listen to it heavy. now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. We need more time to listen to music when it's
course.
coming out.
Of course.
So whatever it is, we can
that's why-
still catch up.
That's why we decided on the recap, the end of the year recap.
exactly,
So at that time we would have given each album the correct time to listen to it. But yeah, Boldy James and Real Bad Man. Real Bad Boldy.
It's a great album for me.
It's a great album. All right. Moving on to our I don't know.
Locals?
This topic was here for a debate, but you
No,
guys have
let's
been
go to
debating all
locals.
day. Let's go to locals.
Yeah, let's go to locals.
All right. Locally, let's start with Abu Dhabi. We got Abu Dhabi's first shopping festival. Apparently. I didn't know it was the first ever shopping.
We're in a news outlet right now.
No,
Let's go.
I did not know that Abu Dhabi never had a shopping festival before.
Really?
Yeah, it's the
They never
first.
had? That's
It's
the
the
first one?
first shopping festival.
I don't feel festive.
Like
I don't I don't feel like shopping.
you
Man.
don't feel like shopping.
I've
Yeah.
been going out to trying to buy stuff and I can't find anything.
You can go now. You love a sale.
I mean, everybody does.
All right. So the shopping festival started on December 7th. Started on
go.
December 7th, 10th.
All right.
All right. You got sales up to 80%. We got sales
On
up to
selected
80%
items.
On selected items.
on malls, and you got events. That's why you have the stuff happening inside. You had the hip hop exhibitions and all that stuff. I think it's part of this.
And that's why Abu Dhabi is opening everything back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. That's what I heard.
And it's going up to February 14th, so you have a lot of time to catch
Yo,
up
are
on
they
your shit.
opening the borders between? Abu
I
Dhabi
heard that they might.
Nobody,
I'm not sure.
it hasn't been
I
announced
heard on
yet.
24th or 25th.
Maybe.
I
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm sure, I'm almost positive that they'll be opening them before New Year's,
Okay.
because you'll
So
have
no more-
a lot
no
of
more
traffic
tests.
happening on. Huh?
No more tests when you're coming back from.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Let's see.
I'm tired of the test, to be honest. I'm
Jumping
done with
for
it.
a festival to another one.
Oh, nice transition.
Dubai.
That's in Dubai.
Yeah.
A festival that actually happens every year,
And
the
you don't
Dubai-
feel it happening.
and you don't feel it happening. The Dubai Shopping Festival is starting on December 17th, which is next week. And you already know what happens on.
On what? on the festival.
Like I said, you love a sale, and you have events and
the global
exhibitions.
village stuff and I
No,
don't know.
the global village
Village
already
has
opened.
nothing already open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you planning to go check out the festival shop?
Once they open the borders, yeah.
You've been to Dubai though. I don't
Yeah.
have
I
the
don't have
test.
that kind of money to go every week.
Is the problem the testing or the money?
It's both. I
It's
guess.
both. It's the money
Both,
going to the
yeah.
testing.
Exactly. I don't have that money. Yeah, I just don't have money to, week in, week out. I don't have that type of money yet. We don't know what might happen next year.
Soon, inshallah, 2021. Yad gonna
It's
be
our
taking
year.
us. He gonna be taking us all over Dubai, bro. Buying dinner and shit.
Okay.
Bro, the type
Yeah.
of pressure that I get.
Yeah, the day
with
that
this.
they opened, we're gonna be
What?
we-
What opened?
I mean, like when they opened all the borders and,
Oh,
and
yeah,
nobody,
yeah.
and they
No,
No more
when the
tests
borders
there.
open and
you're gonna relocate to the to Dubai.
and we're free to go to Dubai. I'm buying
Steak.
Yes. What?
Steak.
steak.
What?
I got steak dinner for everybody.
Us. I thought
Alright.
a state.
No, steak. I'm buying everybody steak dinner.
Steak?
Not everybody, you. Everybody that's in this podcast.
Steak? That's it?
That's it. But if you don't want to worry about the tests, Ministry of Health have the vaccine out.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Good luck.
And if you want to go
Get
take it,
vaccinated.
it's free.
I actually got the call today from a friend. He's like, "Yo, they opened the vaccines to take the vaccines. You want to go?" I was like, hey, "Listen, have a good day. Take care. Bye bye."
Why not? I already did you book your appointment?
No.
You're not gonna book your. I booked mine.
All right, good luck.
I'm gonna take. Honestly, I'm gonna take it.
I think we're gonna have to take a break because Awab
So it's gonna be out here. Have my face.
yeah,
down.
exactly. He's gonna come to the podcast.
Sitting on the side.
Where you going, guys? What are we doing today?
No,
Alright.
bro. No, because I asked around a lot, and I asked medical professionals, immunologists, virologists, doctors.
Anything legist.
A lot of people recommended that people should get the vaccine.
Of course they will.
No, people that have nothing to gain out of it.
Why would I get vaccinated if
If
I don't have anything?
So you don't.
Even if I
you don't
get
get
it,
anything
even
you
if I
have.
get it, I'm in a good shape. I can fight it. That's it.
But don't you want to
There's
go
a lot
to,
of no. Fuck that. If I get it,
What about traveling?
if I get it,
What about
if I get
traveling?
it, there's a small chance of me getting it again, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm ready to fight it. Let's go.
All right, he's
He
ready.
wanna-
Are you
Let's
gonna
go,
take the
man.
vaccine?
'Cause
this one- the
eventually
one-
everybody's gonna
I
take
think
it.
the
I'm
type
gonna take it.
of job that you do, you
Yeah,
need to
I'm gonna take
because he
it.
travels a lot.
Yeah, I'm
Type
gonna
of job he does?
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
sometimes it
when they-
requires him to travel.
When you travel and all that, yeah, yeah, because it's gonna help. It's gonna help a lot of people with travels.
take it.
No,
Exactly.
this is the only thing that scares me, though.
See, it's
The
gonna
traveling?
be.
Yeah, I think I need to travel before they make it mandatory on everyone.
It's not. I don't think vaccines are ever gonna be mandatory, because it's
So?
a big debate going on in the
Yeah.
states, and like I don't think because it's human rights type of,
Exactly.
and some people don't vaccinate. It's an option.
You know what's the drawback of this? Is that I see that they're gonna be like countries to countries agreements for people to travel. For example, if you are in the same level of number of cases, I guess, or you are in the green countries that they allow you to come without a vaccine and without even doing I think the PCR is gonna be there, but we're gonna witness that the travel. There will be a lot of limitations for travel and
Quarantine. You know.
quarantining measures. So that's gonna be there. But with the vaccine, these measures will be
Limit.
reduced and things are going to be coming back to normal. So yeah, I'm just looking at the positive way of this and looking at the bright side. That's how I'm seeing that.
Yeah, well, hopefully things will clear out for Yad before he takes the vaccine, because if he doesn't, then he'll contract COVID and then end up being.
I'll
fucked up.
fight it.
But-
Let's go,
but
man.
remember-
I'll fight it.
But back in the days, I mean, like not the back in the days when you were a kid,
I took vaccine
you were
shots. yeah.
vaccinated, and
But I came to
and
realize
that's
But
why
that
this is
wasn't
something-
optional.
Yeah, it was an option to
It
me.
was
I was a
mandatory.
kid. Yeah, you have to take this shot, and this and that.
yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Nah, and
I
that's-
wouldn't give it to my kids.
Wouldn't you give them the
so
option?
do you think that all the troubles that you're going through is because of you were vaccinated?
No. I would just eliminate the chance of them, getting fucked up in some way.
Okay.
That's
All right,
I'm
we're
saying
gonna-
this because of a personal experience.
Yeah.
That's it.
You need
you know,
to-
you know
you need
that
to read
Elon,
up on-
you know that Elon Musk is one of the people who doesn't. Elon Musk and Bill Gates,
They don't.
they don't believe in the
Really?
vaccine. Yeah.
I'm looking at Bill Gates.
No,
He's
Bill Gates-
shopping.
Bill Gates, I guess, Lana. Bill,
No,
Bill,
Bill
Gates.
Gates-
Bill Gates
no.
is shopping vaccines
No,
right now.
Bill Gates has been selling.
He's
Yeah.
been researching.
He's been researching
Think
and,
about
and,
the-
and
yeah.
yeah,
He quit
vaccines.
Microsoft to give them to look
Yeah.
after
to give people vaccines and. fuck
Yeah,
them
it
up.
was
Yeah,
Elon,
exactly.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he's who's against
Really?
the vaccine. Yeah.
I knew me and this guy would click if we ever meet.
Sure, you would.
Sure you will.
All right, moving on to music. We got 2 songs out today. We're going to be talking about a song that's favorite to Yad and a song that's favorite to Kanzi. We'll start with Yad this time. Soulja,
Yeah.
Rotation,
so-
and
yeah.
OD. Drop
Before
a song
that,
He was
called
rocking that song when I came here.
Soulja is dropping his EP Nomad on 18th of December. It's coming out on 18th. It's called Nomad, the Rahal. And yeah, Soulja man.
So
he's been-
Marrakesh is
Marrakesh
his
is the
single.
song. Yeah, it's a single from the EP.
Okay.
Dope. I love that record, man. It's dope. It's mad dope. I've been listening to this song for 3 days straight. I didn't change it. When it
Yeah,
came out, I kept playing it for 3 days straight.
I don't know.
Dope.
Rotations.
The hook.
Hook.
Yeah.
It's been stuck in my head for days. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Kanzi, thoughts?
And this is a message to everyone out
No,
there.
I'm just proud that I'm seeing Sudanese artists who being loved by a non-Sudanese people.
What I love about Soulja, by the way, is that he's not a regular Sudanese sound. His
Okay.
music is not a regular Sudanese sound. He's working with people from Dubai, a producer from Dubai.
His words.
It's called 77.
Okay.
He's producing his Soulja's EP.
All right.
And this is what I like about it. That it's not a regular, because we know the sound of music in Sudan.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Now I get
And
that.
he's not a typical, he doesn't deliver a typical Sudanese sound, you know? And looking at it, rotation, his hook in this song is not a typical rotation also,
Yeah.
you know? That's what I loved about it also. OD's verse is a great verse also there.
Yeah, I think
So
lyrically.
as a pack, this whole song, it gives you something different.
Yeah, I agree.
This is why I love this song. So now I'm really having a high anticipation for his EP. I'm sure it's not gonna sound, if this is the sound, it's not gonna sound something Sudanese.
course.
It's gonna sound something different. And it's something beautiful to see Sudanese artists working from people outside. This is something that we talked about.
Yeah.
That Sudanese artists need to work with people from outside
Yep.
Sudan. So you can bring a whole different sound, you can bring a whole different people to your music.
Bring back the experience that you
Exactly.
get. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, something beautiful to see.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a dope track. Like I said, rotation's hook stuck. OD killed it. Lyrically, you know when you hold your fist to your mouth to go like woo.
Yeah.
I was doing that a lot this song, just reacting to the shit OD was saying. It was dope. It's been a while since I heard something like this that really impressed me this big. We got a song from AKA Keyzz, Nadine, and Majid.
Jeet.
Jeet.
It's
Called
called
him
Low
by his
Life.
government name.
Yeah, no, it's on the cover of the song. It's Majid.
Yeah.
Low Life.
Low life.
Kanzi, what's your input?
The reason why I picked this song is that to show the same collaborations that we are looking for. The same point that you pointed out, that I want to see Sudanese artists working out with other artists from other region, and that's not limited to UAE, Saudi Arabia. No, I want to see them with the whole MENA region. You know, I want. That's why I want to see more of these tracks. I want to see more collaborations, because again, music is a universal language, and all these artists, they need each other, because all of them are in a region that is still not mature enough, and they need all the efforts, they need to put all the work and productivity and create and mash up and mix up all the skills together. I think they need to work more on.
They need
on
to
those
collect
stuff.
the efforts
They need to collect
So
the
what do you
efforts
think of the song?
together.
and put all their eggs in one basket.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the point. I think it was a long point, but the song for me is not the best. Is not the best out of AKA Keyzz and Nadine, but it's a good experiment. It's a good experiment, and all the time I just want to clear one point, which is all the time you're seeing me that I'm being biased. I don't go harsh on the artist, because we need to remember that all these people, they put efforts, they spend hours, they spend they speak talks with the executive producer, they listen to it 100 times. So all these efforts were put into such great project. But was I expecting it to be better than this? Yes, definitely. Is it directing those artists in the right track and maybe strengthening the connection with the outer circle, since they are in the circle? Yeah, I think yeah.
All right, Yad, what are your thoughts?
It's good to see Jeed is back.
Okay.
And have I heard better songs from Keyzz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, better upcoming songs from Keyzz, not previous songs. Because he has an album coming on the way next year. So yeah, it's coming. I think his album's out in March. But yeah, I think he has better songs than this.
I'm sure he does. I believe.
A better flow, because this flow,
I believe, personally, on the song itself, I wasn't really feeling it. But I liked Keyz's verse, especially his lyrics.
I love G's verse.
What he was trying to say in it. That's something. It was the message he was delivering in this verse is deeper than what I would actually hear from Keyzz.
He has
Generally.
something deeper in his album.
Pause.
Deeper than that.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has a deeper song in his album.
Yeah, we'll get to see that.
What about Nadine leaving the circle?
You said that over in the group. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's true or not.
She
no,
posted that.
she posted on
She
her story.
posted
I
That,
didn't see it.
no, I'll send it to you. But she posted on her story that even though she's
So you
no
don't
longer
believe
a
us?
member of the
No,
circle.
it's not that. I don't believe this. I just don't know.
No, she said even though I'm no longer a member of the circle, but blah
I'll
blah.
give
And
my all to the circle, and we're all in a circle.
anyways,
We're moving in a
she
circle.
she said that she's even you see those little things like when the Instagram page on Circle's page, they reposted Big Whip and they
They
put
added
it as
featuring Nadine.
Big Whip featuring Nadine.
as she is an
okay.
artist
Okay,
from
okay.
outside.
Yeah, so something happened there, but
Let's check out with
they're
proof,
still,
I guess.
They're still on.
No, I'm just kidding.
They're still on good terms at the end of the day.
Of course.
Because we were.
So it's not a circle anymore. What is it now?
It's a triangle.
It's a square.
It's triangle.
It's a-
Square.
is it
It's
a square?
Yeah,
It's a
four
square.
sides, right?
Four
Yeah,
sides, it's a square.
it's a square.
So they'll call themselves
The
square. That's
Became
lame.
a square.
So we're the triangle.
We are the
The
triangle, I
triangle,
guess. Yeah.
All right, we'll go for it.
This is the red triangle.
So that's all we have for today
Yeah.
with the new mix-up that hopefully we don't see soon.
Why? Why? I actually enjoyed this.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll get to talk about it. We'll talk about it afterwards. We'll see how
No,
it
let's
went.
ask the viewers if you like this new setting.
Press whatever.
The like button, put the like button, share it, and do all the
Whatever you want to do.
nice stuff. And yeah, we'll take. Let's do a survey or a poll.
Survey.
All right.
Monkey survey.
All right, we'll get into that, but before we
Wow, TV turned off.
Yeah.
All right. That's
All right, that's
has
the
something
time.
to do with it.
That's the time.
Yeah.
before we say our goodbyes, the songs we previously talked about, Nadine's, AKA Keyzz, and
Low Life.
Jeed, Low Life is
Kanzi's
Yad's
pick.
pick for
No, Kanzi's pick.
it's Kanzi's pick for today, and Soulja featuring Rotation and OD Marrakesh
Yeah.
is Yad's pick for today. This is the. I can't. I'm trying to yell.
Go
but
ahead.
I can't.
Go
It's
ahead.
not me.
No,
Should
give
I?
it a try.
Yeah.
This is the Flamingos podcast.
This is Yad.
Kanzi on the mic.
And Awab.
Oh, you're still the last to say it. Yeah, that's
That's
good.
Because y'all
Yeah,
are
that's
that.
good. That's good. It's good. Say it again. It's good. No, I actually liked it.
Really?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Should we? Okay. All right. This is the Flamingos podcast.
Again. Yeah,
This is
let's
Yad.
try it. Yeah.
This is Yad.
No.
Go ahead. No, he's done.
All right. No,
You
I'm
want to
gonna.
go it?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Again.
gonna do it, and I'm gonna go first
Okay.
All right.
because I want to fuck y'all up. See how this
Let's
goes.
go.
All right.
All right. This is the Flamingos podcast. Awab here.
Okay, this feels different.
No,
This is Yad.
no. Wait. We have to make it. We have to.
You have to make it work.
One take.
All right, let's
One
go.
take.
All right.
I'm gonna start. Who starts?
You start.
All
You
right,
start
this
and it ends with you.
Okay. All right. So, thank you everybody for listening. This is the Flamingos podcast.
This is Yad.
Kanzi on the mic.
And Awab.
We out. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.